Here are the Spiral kills ranked point-wise. I already did my review on the movie. I already did the kills ranked in my own opinion. That was subjectively. This is objectively. So we're looking at how bloody the kill is, how believable the kill is, how creative the kill is, how surprising the kill is, and how scary the kill is. And each category can get from 0 to 5 points. So let's get started. There are 8 kills, and at number 8 is Innocent Driver. He gets shot by Finch. Um, just cuz. Despite Finch saying, "Show me your hands," and he does, but he just shoots him. So, just gets shot. 0 points for bloodiness, because you don't even see the guy's face. All you see is, like, in the far distance, you just see him showing his hands out of his car. 5 points for how believable it is, though, because could have shot him in the head, could have shot him in the chest. He probably did die. 0 points for how creative it is, though. It's just a gunshot, 1 bullet, and it's not even on screen. 1 point for how surprising it is. Kind of surprising that he gets shot, that he dies. And 1 point for how scary it is. Kind of scary to see him get shot. So Innocent Driver gets a total of 7 points at number 8. Number 7 is Charlie. He gets shot by Dunleavy in a flashback. So 0 points for bloodiness. There's no blood. 5 points for how believable it is. Gets shot in the chest. Of course he'll die from that. 0 points for creative it is, though, because it's not creative, just a gunshot. 1 point for how surprising it is, because you don't expect Dunleavy to actually shoot him. And 2 points for how scary it is. It's kind of scary to actually see him shoot Charlie, and you actually see the body, so it's a little more scary. So Charlie comes out to a total of 8 points at number 7. Number 6 is Benny Wrights. He gets skinned. So 2 points for how bloody it is, because you see the bloody skeleton thing. 5 points for how believable it is, because he gets skinned. Of course he'll die from that. 0 points for how creative it is, though. It's just not that creative, getting skinned. 1 point for how surprising it is. Kind of surprising to see the body in the store. Kind of surprising to see the body, but not that surprising. And 2 points for how scary it is. Kind of scary to see the body, and to see the bloody skeletal type body. So Benny Wrights comes out to a total of 10 points at number 6. Number 5 is Pete. He gets pulverized by glass shards in his back. So 2 points for how bloody it is. There's blood coming out of his back. 5 points for how believable it is. Glass getting shot really fast in the back, making him bleed, and it just keeps on coming continuously, so he'll die from that. 3 points for how creative it is. Getting glass shards shot in the back is kind of creative. 2 points for how surprising it is. Kind of surprising that he dies. You kind of expect that he might be saved, but not really. And 2 points for how scary it is. It's pretty scary to see him get pulverized by glass shards, and his screaming makes it very scary. So Pete comes out to a total of 14 points at number 5. Number 4 is Marcus Banks, the last kill of the movie. He gets shot by police. By somewhat accident. The police think it's a guy with a gun, but they shoot him quickly before what they think of, before he can do something, but, you know, he can't, because he can't move his arms. He can't move his body. So 2 points for how bloody it is. There's some blood when you see him getting shot. 5 points for how believable it is. Gets shot a lot of times before he dies. 1 point for how creative it is. It's just him getting shot. Shot a lot, but still getting shot. 5 points for how surprising it is. You don't expect Zeke's dad to die, let alone that it's Samuel L. Jackson, of course. You don't expect him to actually die in the movie. And 2 points for how scary it is. It's pretty scary. Ending the movie, it's pretty scary. So, Marcus Banks comes out to a total of 15 points at number 4. Number 3 is Detective Finch. He gets his fingers ripped off and is electrocuted. So 3 points for how bloody it is. Very bloody, having his fingers getting ripped off. 5 points for how believable it is. Fingers ripped off and getting electrocuted. So, of course, that'll kill him. 3 points for how creative it is. It's really the finger ripping that makes it creative. Having the fingers getting ripped off and then a little bit of being electrocuted is kind of creative. 1 point for how surprising it is. He's in a saw trap. And, you know, at this point in the movie, it's like, well, everyone in the saw trap is pretty much gonna die. So it's not that surprising that he does die. But 5 points for how scary it is, because it's very scary. Seeing his fingers getting ripped off and him being electrocuted. So Detective Finch comes out to a total of 17 points at number 3. Number 2 is Detective Boswick. He gets hit by a train. He's hung up on the ceiling. He has to drop down so that he loses his tongue and he doesn't get hit by the train. But he does get hit by the train. So, 3 points for how bloody it is. Just a blood splat on the train. So, pretty bloody. 5 points for how believable it is. Hit by a train. Of course, he'll die from that. And he does. 3 points for how creative it is. Kind of creative. Getting hit by a train. Getting splatted by a train. 2 points for how surprising it is. It opens up the movie. It's not that surprising that he dies, but, you know, he might have done it, so, it's a little surprising for that. And 5 points for how scary it is. The scene is very tense when the train starts coming and you see the lights, and then eventually when you do see the train. So, very scary, very tense. So, Detective Boswick comes out to a total of 18 points at number 2. But the number 1 best most pointed spiral kill is Angie. She gets suffocated in wax, and the skin peels off when Zeke peels off the hot wax. So, 3 points for how bloody it is. There's some blood. Coming off when he peels off the skin. 5 points for how believable it is. Suffocated in wax, and it's burning her face. So, believable. 5 points for how creative it is. Getting suffocated in hot wax, and then having the skin peeled. That's very creative. That's a very creative kill. 3 points for how surprising it is. It's pretty surprising that the captain dies, that Angie dies, especially by suffocating in hot wax. And 5 points for how scary it is. It's a very scary kill, suffocating in wax and the skin peeling off. It's a very scary kill. Easily the scariest kill of the movie. So Angie comes out to a total of 21 points as the number 1 best most pointed spiral kill. Thanks for watching.